I've drawn all my lines horizontally, like this, meaning flat, parallel to the floor, right? But we could draw them any direction at all. I drew this ray a little bit diagonally. I could draw the ray diagonally in the other direction if I wanted to. And I could do this if I wanted to, put an endpoint on there. X, Z. Alright, any of that would be fine. I could draw my line, I could draw it vertically. So vertically would be parallel with the wall. Alright, I could draw a line segment vertically. Okay, I could draw a line segment slanted. Put some endpoints on this one. E and say R. Okay, so there's lots of different ways that you can draw lines, line segments, and rays. Now, what we're going to talk about next is parallel. How many of you have heard the word parallel? Parallel. Before. That's always a tricky one for me to spell. So I always like to check. Parallel. Yes. It's always a tricky one for me to get. And I spelled it wrong. I knew it. Okay. Parallel. It's just one of those words. We all have words like that. I'll tell you, parallel is mine. How many of you have heard of parallel? Raise your hand. How many of you could explain to me what parallel means? Okay, about half. Not too bad. All right, parallel is when you have two lines, or two line segments, or two rays going in the exact same direction. Okay? And I'm going to give you an example of what parallel looks like so that you can see. Going in the exact same direction, exact same distance between them. They would never meet. Parallel lines can never meet each other. Okay? It's like you have a sidewalk on one side of the street and a sidewalk on the other side of the street, and they just continue going. Okay? People on this sidewalk don't bump into people on this sidewalk. Right? That's parallel. So let me show you parallel. And an easy way for me to show you parallel is to use this meter stick here. Because this meter stick has a line on the top, it has a line on the bottom. Okay? Look at that. I just drew two parallel line segments. Okay? And I can put arrows on the end of them if I want. Now I have two parallel lines. Okay? I could draw it in any direction. I could draw it like this. Whoops, I wanted to show you what I meant by parallel. Alright, I'll do it this way. It's going to bump into the word, but that's okay. So I drew it here, right? And I draw it just on the other side. So it's not going to meet. Okay, so these are parallel. I'm going to do this and this. Give them an endpoint. Okay? And this would be two parallel what? Two parallel what? Yep. These are two parallel lines. What are these two parallel? Two parallel... Yep. Yes. Yeah, two parallel rays. Very good. So, you can have parallel rays, parallel line segments, or parallel lines. Alright? Raise your hand if you have a question or you're confused at this point. Okay? Are we off?